Okay, everybody, I have a little secret that I need to let you all in on. Now, you know that I am all about feeling good, staying energized, and keeping my mind sharp so I can go out there and live my own fearless life and create my life by design while being able to meet and serve others. So, I have found something that helps me to do that amongst the chaos of holding it all, right? If you're anything like me, you are in a transition period. Maybe you're moving from one career to another. Maybe you're building your own business. Maybe you have a family. Maybe you are juggling multiple hats all at the same time. And whilst we know that we have to support our mind, body, soul, our nervous system with the right habits, standards, routines, to help us feel our best, sometimes we just need something a little bit extra to help fill those gaps in the chaos of life, right? Well, I have found something that does all of that and more, and it's called Happy Juice by Amar, the mental wellness company. It is a total game changer. Now, I have to admit that when I first heard about Happy Juice, I was very skeptical and I really didn't think that it was going to live up to the hype that I had heard all about it. Now, I have to tell you that I am a changed woman. My mindset about this has been completely changed. I've been using Happy Juice now, drinking Happy Juice now for about 3 months, and honestly, the results speak for themselves. So what is it? Well, basically, Happy Juice is a delicious drink that is packed with science-backed nutrients that support your gut-brain connection. Because when your gut is happy, your mind follows. So what it does is it helps boost your mood, sharpen your mental clarity, and give you sustained energy without the jitters or crash of something like coffee. Plus, it also is going to help you manage your stress, improve your motivation, and support your overall mental well-being naturally. There are no synthetic ingredients inside this drink, which is something that is really important to me. I have personally been loving how much more focused, balanced, and energized I feel throughout the day, especially juggling a business, 2 kids, Evie starting school, juggling multiple rehearsals for my creative endeavors and pursuits that I'm in, as well as recording the podcast. So I have really, really loved how this drink, this really simple tool in my toolkit, has been helping me to fill the gaps and support me as I go out there and create this incredible dream life that I am chasing. So if you want to experience it for yourself, head over to the show notes. There is a link if you are overseas, say in the USA, and there is a link if you are here in Australia, New Zealand. Go and grab yourself some Happy Juice today. You will get $10 off using my link down in the show notes. So cheers to feeling amazing inside and out. Are you ready to find your voice, fulfill your purpose, build unstoppable confidence? And are you ready to learn how to trust, accept, and love yourself enough to do the work to create what you want in life? Oh, and do you want to learn how to do it without burning yourself out, sacrificing what matters most, or compromising on your values? Then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Crystal Stanton, a certified coach, human design enthusiast, entrepreneur, and podcast host on a mission to guide women into their true, authentic success, to help them recognize their power and to step out from the shadows and into the woman they were always meant to be. Around here, we don't do gray, unaligned versions of our life. We don't settle for what we should be happy with. Around here, we do big, bold, courageous, fulfilled, rich lives, and we do it in an aligned, nourished, and truly authentic way. If that sounds like the life you want, then stick around and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of Fearless. So excited to be here recording for you all today. And today it's that time of the month where we're going to touch base and check in and receive some messages from the Time Traveler. So this is the new series that I've been doing once a month, the Time Traveler's Oracle, where we're going to connect in with universal mind, divine mind, right? And get some guidance on what is a bit of a theme that we need to be aware of, or an energy that we need to be working with this month, that's in the highest alignment and for, our highest good. So I'm really enjoying this series, and I'm really loving sort of how spot on and accurate the cards that we have been pulling have been. So let's just dive straight in. And I hope your previous month was really great. And I do just want to make a note that, at this particular time in February, with the way things are transiting, there is a lot of heightened emotion going around, right? With the way the planets are placed and where some of the gates are activated at the moment, where they are in transit. So if you are feeling that heightened emotion, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on with, the magnetic poles shifting and the Schumann resonance changing. So if you are feeling heightened emotionally, maybe things are feeling a bit harder, maybe you're feeling deeper in shadow, like just know that we kind of all are at this point in time, right? We kind of all are in this point in time. And just, especially if you are an emotional being like I am, right? You have an emotional authority. We already have that mechanical wave going on, right? So these extra energies, these extra gates and transits that are going on are making it more difficult to manage those emotions. Now, even if we have an emotional authority, we can still manage our emotions, because emotions are just a chemical reaction in the body, right? It's just something that naturally happens in our body. It's a chemical reaction within the body. And usually by, about 90 seconds, that emotion will move through us and pass through if we choose to just let it and not choose to respond straight away. So just make sure we're being aware of our emotions, allowing space for them, getting curious about them. What are they trying to tell us? What do I need? But also not letting them drive the bus, right? Not letting them drive the bus, not letting them stop us from showing up, being present, doing what we need to do, taking imperfect action. So just thought I'd mention that, because I know a lot of conversations I've been having and the way I've been feeling myself, it's definitely impacting. All right, I'm going to tune in now and ask for some guidance from the Time Traveler's Oracle. What do we need to be aware of or be in tune with during February? Okay. Let's see what we've got. Oh. Every time I pull a card, I'm like, so perfect. Okay. So the theme, or something to be aware of, to be attuned to in February, what we really want to lean into this month is trust. Trust. Ooh, this is a hard one, because human beings are hardwired for control, right? We're hardwired to want to feel in control. So trust can be the first thing that goes out the window, because our fear, our anxiety, our individual mind gets in the way. And it's hard for us to trust, because trust means a surrendering of control, right? If we are trusting that the desires we're putting out to universal mind, if we're trusting that the universe is bringing those back to us, if we're trusting other people, if we're trusting ourselves, it means we're surrendering a certain level of control. And that can be really hard for our physiology, our biology, our neurology, which is all designed and hardwired for control. So let's get a message from the Time Traveler around this theme of trust. And if you aren't watching this on YouTube, the card that I've pulled actually is a picture of Polynesian voyagers in the Pacific Ocean, Moana vibes. If you haven't seen the new Moana movie, you really should, because there's a lot of this aspect in there actually. Okay, so let's go to the time traveler's message. And I love that every time I pull these cards, it's always a big message for me too. Okay, so the time traveler's message for February. What we need to know at this point in time as we make decisions, as we move through the month, as we take imperfect action in the direction of our dreams, that this is not the time to stay in the safe harbor in your life. Let that sink in. Trust that you are being guided. Unfurl your sails and go forward. You are protected. As you ride the currents of your soul, you are protected. Trust that this is the perfect time to plan a journey or vacation or move in a different direction, either in your location or your job. If you have been thinking of a trip or a move, this card is verifying that it is the right time. So if there is a big move that you have been wanting to make, that you have been holding yourself back from out of fear, out of a need to control the outcome, this is a sign that it is go time. Trust that instinct. Trust that message that has been sent to you that you're responding to. Trust it, and trust that as you put that desire out, the universe is bringing it back to you. As you take imperfect action, it is making its way to you. All right, a voyage of epic nature is ahead. Oh, I love that. A voyage of epic nature is ahead. It might be an emotional, spiritual journey rather than a physical odyssey. Okay, there's a lot of emotions going around, so maybe there is some shadow work that you need to do, or maybe there is an emotional, spiritual journey that you need to go on that is going to remove things that have been blocking you or in the way, right? There's so much we could go into here around manifestation and my new learnings around manifestation, and how anytime we dip down into those lower vibrational frequencies, which all come from our individual mind, we automatically block what we're trying to manifest. In the same way that if we obsess over what we're trying to manifest and we're continually obsessing over it and using all the manifestation tools about it and getting really obsessive about it, we're creating the wrong kind of frequency, and we're actually repelling that thing that we desire. So what we really need to do, and I know this is why this card has come up today, is because we need to share the desire with universal mind, source, oneness, God, divine mind, whatever works for you, quantum field, quantum energy. We need to share the desire and then release that, knowing that divine mind, universal mind has received it and it is bringing it to us. But anytime we try and grab it or grasp it or control how it arrives, or we dip into those lower frequencies, that fear, anxiety, control, that automatically universal mind will be like, oh, you're not ready to hold this thing that you've asked for, so I'm going to keep it away from you, because you're not actually ready to hold it, because you're not at the right frequency to hold it, and you will not be able to hold it. It will overwhelm you. It will burn you out. You're not ready. You're too attached to the outcome. So what we need to do is share our desire, trust that universal mind is going to bring it to us, and then keep taking action in the direction of our dreams with basically no emotional attachment. We need to be really neutral about these things that we desire and trust that they are coming to us. Okay, beautiful soul, just interrupting for a minute to talk to you about something that I'm really, really excited to share with you all. Now, if you are listening to this podcast, you're potentially someone who is in a bit of a transition period in life. Maybe you have been in a career for a long time and you're looking to change career paths or to realign or get more clarity around your current career. Maybe you're building your own business and you're just feeling like you can't quite get the clarity you need to get the momentum happening. You're not quite sure what it is you're here to do or who it is you're here to serve. Maybe you're really struggling to figure out or revisit or redefine your identity, your life purpose, and your life direction. Now, I am really, really excited because I have created a very simple tool that is going to help you get the clarity that you are seeking. Transitions aren't just about, the next job or the next phase of our business. They're really about rediscovering who we are and realigning to who we are at our birth frequency. And that is where true authenticity comes from. And true authentic success comes from. Now, what I have created for you is an incredibly simple tool that you can use to create clarity, alignment, success, progress. I am so excited to share this tool with you. And that tool is my aligned business roadmap. I am so excited by this tool and what I have been able to create. And I am absolutely so grateful and thankful for the incredible feedback that I have received about this tool. Now, what this tool does is it helps you create a growth plan that is aligned with your human design and your astrological frequency. So if you are wanting to build a thriving business that feels completely aligned with who you are, or if you're already in a career and you're just looking to leverage your unique human design and astrological blueprint so that you can craft a strategy that is actually designed for you, and you want to do it all in less than 1 hour without needing any in-depth knowledge about astrology or human design, then the Aligned Business Roadmap is for you. What the Aligned Business Roadmap is an ultimate ChatGPT prompt, mega prompt, that you can plug in step by step that's going to combine your human design and astrological frequency into a tailored strategy for you. It's going to provide a detailed roadmap to help you create a business that is aligned with your energy and your goals, no matter what they are. It is super easy to follow, even if you are new to human design or astrology. This isn't just another template. This isn't just another list of things you need to check off and do. This is the foundation for you to start becoming the person that can show up and hold the business, the career of your dreams, and actually achieve the goals that you have. It's your foundation for a supremely aligned, powerful strategy that works for you. No more chasing what everybody else is telling you to do. No more feeling overwhelmed by the hundreds of things that are out there that are always being thrown in your face. This is tailored to exactly you and your specific energetic blueprint, your birth frequency. And that is where true authenticity and authentic success comes from. So what you get inside this really simple tool for $47 is a clear guided prompt to help ChatGPT create a personalized growth strategy for you in any area of your life. Instructions and insights for deeper understanding, or you can just use it as a simple start point if you are a beginner, right? To create some clarity on where do I want to go and what's the most aligned way for me to get there. Also, it has the flexibility to dive deeper on your own or work with me to put the plan into action. Remember, business is not a one size fits all, and that is where so many of us are getting ourselves stuck. We're tapping into cookie cutter strategies and there's no real authenticity, no real us, no real soul inside them. So by tapping into your human design and astrology, you'll be able to unlock clarity, alignment, and a path that feels natural, nurturing, and fulfilling. Okay, so I hope you're as excited as I am. Get ready to start transforming your business or your career. Say goodbye to all of the overwhelm and all of the generic strategies. Get ready to step into alignment with a strategy that truly resonates and watch your potential become a reality. If you are ready, head to the show notes. The link is in the show notes. $47. Go and grab your Aligned Business Roadmap today. Go and check out the testimonials from the other people who have already used this tool inside their business with incredible success. All right, big love. Enjoy the rest of the episode. So, you might be going on an emotional, spiritual journey rather than a physical odyssey. However, this card is saying that there are no wrong turns as you move forward. There are no wrong turns as you move forward. Ah, that is so beautiful. I love that so much. Because the thing about, alignment and being in alignment is people automatically think that that means everything is easy and flow, right? We're in flow state all the time. It's easy. We manifest effortlessly. Everything comes to us as soon as we ask for it. And that's not necessarily true, because there are also lessons that we need to learn. There are also specific things we're here to learn in this incarnation to help us grow, evolve, expand into the version of us that we came here to be in this incarnation. So sometimes, even if we are in alignment, there will be something we have to overcome, a challenge. But that's really important for us to be able to learn that lesson to grow, expand, and evolve into the person we are meant to be. So there are no wrong turns as you move forward, even if it feels like we're going backwards, right? Growth is a constant spiral up. It's a constant spiral up. So sometimes you will circle back to the same challenge or the same experience, and it's very easy to get frustrated and stuck and obsessed over why does this keep happening again and again and again. But in those moments, I really want you to have the awareness, the mindfulness, the metacognition to go, okay, hang on though. I want to just pause here. Like, yes, okay, this experience does seem to keep happening, but where is the growth between this time and last time? Because it won't be exactly the same. There will be something different about that experience, whether it's the way that you receive it, you move through it, the severity of the experience. There will have been growth. So remember that growth is always a cycle, a spiral upwards. So even if you are returning to things that may be the same lesson, there will have been growth from the last time you experienced it. And that's what we want to tap into and hold so much appreciation and gratitude for that growth as we move through. Your soul will thank you. If you are afraid or uncertain, know that right now you are surrounded by spiritual guides and angels. Your team is always there. They're always there. It's literally what they signed up for. Before you came down, when you're up there being a cosmic being, and before you decided to come down and incarnate again here on Earth for your specific reason, you chatted with your mates up there and you're like, hey, I'm going to go down to Earth to do this work. I need you to help me by doing X, Y, Z, by putting this in front of me at this time, blah, blah, blah. You made all these contracts. They are there. All we need to do is start to learn to tune into them, connect with them, ask for their guidance, and then wait for it and be aware of it and trust that they are there and it is coming. They have our back. Remember that you are safe, even if your travels go in a different direction than you expected. Remember, we are so limited by our individual mind, and this is where we get ourselves stuck in these loops, because we're always trying to manifest and create and control from our individual mind. But our individual mind is limited by our past experience. It can only create from our past experience. So this is why we need to be creating from that universal mind, that divine mind, because it is limitless. It has limitless potential. It never runs out. It always has more to create, and it can create something beyond your wildest dreams that you can't even imagine. So this is where the trust aspect comes in. We need to have clarity of what we want to do, be, create, but then we need to release that to universal mind, or to approach it from universal mind in the first place, knowing that we just need to trust. Truck. We just need to trust and know that we are safe. We are being divinely guided. The path being laid out before us is the right path, even if it is different to what we expected. Okay, anytime we're dipping into, this is what I expected, that's control. It's lowering our vibration, lowering our frequency. So this card, this message is trying to remind you to have faith that you will go exactly where you need to go. So don't fight it. Don't resist it. Accept it. Accept the present moment. Accept your current reality. The more we resist and try and fight it, the more we stay stuck. The worse that it gets. The more we attract the same back to us, right? Because we we attract what we put out. What we put out is what we get back. Okay? Trust that your journey is guided. Yum. Yum. And such a message for myself as well. I just got a random message pop up on my screen from my husband saying, "Do you want a kitten?" Yeah, I actually do kind of want a kitten. Anyway, distracted, different path. So I love that message because I'm about to record another podcast episode, literally about, a bit of a story time, right? Where I've been currently and how I noticed I was dipping back into these old patterns of behavior and blah, 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 and not trusting and trying to control and getting impatient with the process, and how, I put it out there to the universe. I'm like, what do I need to do to shift this to the next level? And of course, the universe provided the answer. So I'm going to record a podcast about that. So if you have been feeling the same kind of frustration and like, you want to listen to that episode. So stay tuned. Make sure you are subscribed so you get the notification when it pops up, because it's going to be a goodie and it's got lots of information for you, tips for you if you're feeling that way, what to do, how to move forward, and all the yumminess. All right, beautiful, beautiful souls. Remember, trust. The theme of this month for February is trust. Don't stay in your safe harbor. Don't stay stuck in lower vibrational frequencies, trying to control things. Trust. You're being guided. You're being supported. You are safe. Go out there. Take imperfect action in the direction of your dreams, knowing that you are on the path. All right. Big, big love, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I really hope you received exactly what you needed from it. I absolutely loved sharing it with you. I'd also love to know what you thought. So please leave a comment or a review for me to respond to, or just come over and say hi on my socials. If you'd love to be a guest on the show, or maybe you have a question or a topic that you'd like me to talk about, then please send me a message. I absolutely love to connect. And really, this podcast is all about you. And your success. So tell me what you need to hear more of. If you really enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, or even better, send it to someone you know to spread the love. Let's get this authentic success movement happening. Okay, that's it from me. Big love. Now go out there and be amazing.